Imagine you could talk to your older self. Would you ask them to tell you about your future? Because I know I won't. Because mine's gonna be asking, why were you wearing elbow pads looking like a hood professor? My Old Ass is a 2024 comedy drama film starring Aubrey Plaza and Maisie Stella in her film debut. Also written and directed by Megan Park, whose notable works are The Fallout 2021 and her role as Grace Bowman in The Secret Life of the American Teenager. This film reminds me of a life that, well, I frankly never had. It's got all this nostalgia sprinkled all over it. It's got me feeling all warm and fuzzy like a young, cute white boy experiencing love for the first time on a Canadian summer by the lake. There is a fair bit of tear jerking. I think I'm not supposed to say it like that. That didn't sound right. During a mushroom trip, the free-spirited Elliot encounters her 39-year-old self. As her older self issues warning about the future, Elliot comes to understand that she must reconsider her views on family, life, and love. And with that said, here are the pros and cons of this quirky little film, starting with cons. Con number 1. This film could have explored its premise a lot deeper. I like the concept of meeting your older self or your younger self, and I feel like it was a wasted opportunity. However, I'm still fine with how it turned out. And that's all the cons I have for this film, because in context with the budget and the premise of this film, I think the director did a fantastic job. I can't really fault this coming-of-age movie. So let's move over to the pros. Pro number 1. Maisie Stella did a fantastic job in this film, and it was her first time. I was absolutely impressed. Pro number 2. Speaking of fantastic performances, we can't leave out Aubrey Plaza in this film. She usually plays these quirky characters, but in this film, she didn't do that. Her performance was so good, I actually felt emotional. So kudos. Pro number 3. The character named Chad. Enough said. Pro number 4. The premise of this film seems shallow enough, but then it's deeper than it had any business being. Pro number 5. Even though I complained that this movie could have pushed a lot deeper with its premise, I'm still glad that it didn't, because it could have been a bloated mess or become a little too self-serving, and that would have ruined everything. Pro number 6. The director Megan Park has cast Maddie Ziegler in both her movies, and that's notable because Maddie is that little girl from Sia's music videos, and that's kind of special. I'm gonna go ahead and rate this film a surprising 7 out of 10 because it will bring you joy, especially if you let it. I know it brought me joy and a few gangster tears too. Also, see movies like About Time and All of Us Strangers for similar but in-depth exploration of the premise of this film. I definitely recommend this film, but not to kids under the age of 15 because it gets a little too sexy, and also Chad. Damn, it's Chad.
Can you avoid anyone named Chad?
Good morning, Elliot. Have you met Chad?
And that's my 2 cents. Like, subscribe. If this video brought you any value whatsoever, I'll see you in the next video. Peace.